And then I said, maybe I should perform some maintenance. I mean, Autobots roll out.
Who is he pointing to?
Victory.
That makes perfect sense. That sounds like what he'd answer.
Yeah, I mean, there is a series called Transformers Victory after all.
There's probably
that.
a series name for everything Transformers.
You'd think so, but there are actually a lot more Japanese-only shows, because what happens is that after Generation 1, the Japanese storyline, branches off into its other different types of shows.
I think
Not all of them good, of course, but,
Yeah, we can't all be Transformers rescue bots.
Despite what you're trying to say, I think people actually like rescue bots, as in for the demographic.
Oh, sure, I'm sure of it.
I keep hearing that it's not that bad, despite it literally being for children. Oh, hi, Blitzwing.
I mean, Hasbro has experience making cartoons for children.
Yes. So it's so much experience that the fact that it's so well liked that Rescue Bots is supposed to be getting a sequel this year or something.
So this is going to be, and that doesn't make any sense.
What?
I'm sure, and this is something you already mentioned. His power is that he can change from a plane to a tank, right?
Yes.
But both of them are there.
I don't know. That might just be a normal Seeker, which is just one of their plane forces. Cause another one's there, but that's probably him. He's probably trying to confuse us.
What I was going to say is that
landing.
Basically this is going to be an endless bridge, where the bridge was 2 miles, but now that you're doing a boss battle, it's 500. It's like the ending of Fast and Furious 6 with the 20-mile airport runway.
I think I'm defeating him fast enough that the bridge's length might be reasonable.
The thing is, the Fast and Furious 6 gets away with it because that airport runway set piece was literally completely flawless in execution. So you need to be good to get away with the fact that you're, what's the word, bending reality.
Also, Blitzwing, maybe if you focused on trying to get to the plasma core first. Then again, you slowed us down, but we've also caught up to you. So maybe it was like a double plan thing. Either way, this would be all the points where we point. This would be the point where we point all of our guns at him, and somehow we miss all at once.
This is a problem here.
What?
Is this the US or Japan or England or wherever? Because I know in video games nowhere ever looks in video games nowhere actually looks different from anywhere. It looks the same, but yeah. The US should be
We're moving to a different part of the city in the next part actually. That looks completely different, I think.
That's what I was about to say. It'd be the US should be whoa. They completely destroyed Manhattan and they want to go to another city, and it should be 10 atomic bombs coming towards the Autobots and the Decepticons right now. You ain't going anywhere else. This is like Steven Universe, except more this huge alien war that has nothing to do with us is destroying our planet. And
trust me, many series go into that point, and the movies also try to do so.
Does this game go into that point?
No, but it's more.
I mean, this is just a mindless beat 'em up, so it doesn't make that's.
It's at the end of the game. There is a development. Basically, the Autobots are just guys, we're defending Earth from the Decepticons, but we're also helping out people and doing all this stuff. Maybe we should stop considering ourselves to be aliens to this world. Maybe we should protect this world like it's our actual home.
Yeah, the thing is, what is the thing?
Scream!
That's good on him. Oh yeah, so about my feelings about Steven Universe. Apparently humans were involved in the war.
About what?
I don't know. I heard were there like human armies helping Rose or something? I actually have no idea.
No, I'm pretty sure that. I mean, I don't watch the show religiously, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing.
Okay then. So it's just like So basically, what you're saying is Steven Universe rips off Transformers.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, they transform between rocks and people, or something.
Well, I'd have to say if they're ripping off any Transformers, they're ripping off Transformers Zone with all the undertones.
Yeah.
Man, that was a weird OVA show.
You can just buy Starscream's gun.
No, I think it's a pickup. We got it from him. The issue is that I equip it because it's supposed to be really good, but it's a very specific type of thing here. It's because I don't know that it has it's up till one point. I don't know which one was it. I don't know which I didn't know which one, because there's two effects to this. One is a defect that for some reason totally gets rid of attack power and just makes it a stunner thing. Another one is an energy power up. So you go for the energy power up, but I don't know which what the red means. Does that mean that it's shut off, or does that mean that it's currently on? So I think for a while, I forget for how long, I might be using it wrong. Then again, I'm not a ranged person in this game, even though the game encourages you.
That actually is something related to me.
What?
That's actually something related to me, where I'm playing Pokemon. You look at the stats that get raised and lowered by the nature. Common sense and the rest of the universe would assume that blue is the stat that's being raised and red is the stat that's being hurt. And I thought this for so long until I looked it up, and I had to look it up at least 4 or 5 times and force myself to remember because it's so stupid. That for some, red is supposed to be good. That's just so dumb, Game Freak.
I mean, red and blue. Red was the protagonist.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. But that's stupid. Talk about whatever story is going on right now, since I'm sure you're trying to segue into it.
Yeah, well, Starscream is tasked to bring it to the tower immediately because it's unstable. Of course, trusting Starscream with any job is just 100% security.
Oh.
I mean, they have no choice at this point. Starscream is the only one who has it.
So basically, is the city only going to look different because it's nighttime now?
No, it's a different part of the city, and it's during a storm. And we're gonna move to space soon, so you know.
Is there going to be a city in space? Are we going to a space station?
Hard to explain. You'll see when we get to it.
Is it going to be a Sonic Advance special stage?
No.
Is it going to be a place where we see multiple Earths?
No.
That one's a bit too vague for the viewers.
No, it's not. The thing is, it's not vague in relation to us, but the statement itself could mean a lot of things. Wait, is this a place where I noticed there's a side mission? Oh, wait, no, there's a cache. Oh, wait, no, there is also a side mission. Or two.
Yeah, side mission, clear the trees. What could you do here? It's just the middle of nowhere.
No, there's the blue pods on the ground unlock side missions.
I know, but I
We
mean,
do
what can
special
they do
challenges.
in this intermediate area between two cities? It's just a place by the ocean.
Well, we're going to try and destroy all the microvaults.
I thought that said microwaves. I'm like, that's mean. You could use that to cook
Um,
a great meal.
Unfortunately, because of the type of weapon I have limited shots. So I need to. Oh, it turns out there was a second part of that. Because, like, okay, I just managed to make it. Turns out there's a second part. I mean, if you had a shotgun burst or a quick rapid fire weapon or a flamethrower, well, I'm sure actually the flamethrower is a bit unwieldy. Am I trying the other one? Okay, sure. That's weird that I decided to. Oh no. It's like, why even do this again? Who played this and thought, you know what I want this game to be? Top down.
Okay, I've been yawning too much and it's cutting into my speech time. Basically, the problem with this game is that it's like Pokemon X and Y, where it's top down.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Well, okay, no, yeah, that's insulting. I mean, in terms of the camera, where for some reason, in just certain areas, it never commits to what camera it wants. Some areas randomly go super top down, then some areas suddenly you're seeing everything like you're in a real city. And just like X and Y, it's a maze of a city.
Oh wait, was that a Crimzeek over there? I almost did. I think I missed it. Either that or that was a lens flare. Honestly,
think
it's
that
easy
you
to
should-
confuse both.
Why are you not going under the bridge? They're probably hiding
Because-
stuff there. And I'm sure you're about to pivot to a grumpy old troll joke, so I'm just going to cut you
Oh,
off right
damn it,
there.
how? Impossible. Then again, you're the one who watches all the children's shows.
That's true, but that was a very good gift.
Well, now my joke is it's a good thing they put in programming so you don't accidentally overdrive, over the post. That would have just been unfair. Even though it really looks like I was going to anyways.
Yep. He Optimus Prime is very good at parkour.
Well, goodbye. That guy didn't even know what hit him. Actually, it's water. Then again, I doubt Cybertron has water, so.
You know, I've been wanting to talk about Ben 10. And, so I'm just reminded of Ben 10, but I don't think anything specific is reminding me of the show. So I've been waiting for something that would say, that reminds me of Ben 10. So I can start talking about Ben 10.
Whoa, that guy went flying.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, continue.
Nothing specifically reminds me of Ben 10 other than I was like, oh, he's doing parkour and transforming all of these ways. I'm just thinking of Ben would probably be it, but Ben doesn't transform between monsters so freely on a regular basis, so that doesn't work either.
I mean, there was that one early episode where he unlocked what's like the cheat code to the Omnitrix for the first 10 aliens.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called either, but I mean, people do get annoyed when he keeps like seemingly getting perfect in the Omnitrix, and then once he perfects it, he just gets a new one that sends him right back to square one.
And then there's also the fact that
As in the one in
whole-
Omniverse actively hates him.
what?
The one in the Omnitrix in Ben 10 Omniverse is probably the least cooperative, even though it's the
So I was
last
about
one
to-
he gets.
I was about to say, remember like the original series where just like transformations would just not work for some reason, but they never gave I don't think they ever gave a consistent explanation for why that happens. Do they?
I think it was something to do with the Omnitrix I don't want to say a mind of its own, but it does like in split second timing Well, this is something like, say, if he's falling from the sky or something, and he isn't in control. The Omnitrix would try to save him by giving him the right alien. So I'm thinking that the Omnitrix does have some control in what can happen. So I think there's a thing about how the Omnitrix knows what wants to make him like think more. He doesn't want to just use brute force. He wanted to think more.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't that a theory, because I heard this before, but I thought that was a theory.
Well, it might just be like, you know those fan theories that are so well accepted that everyone just says, okay, that's the reason. That could be that. But I'm not 100, especially since Ben 10's lore constantly gets updated because different people in different eras keep changing and adding and switching things.
Yeah, but I always put that as fan theory and nothing else. If the series, I mean, if the series doesn't officially say it, or if it's not really truly like implied past a whole bunch of weaving of critical thinking, there's a level where I think that yeah, it's not stated. Maybe the people in charge want us to think this way eventually, and put just enough clues for that. But I don't know. I'd still put it as fan theory and nothing else.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm not sure how confirmed it was, so that's fine.